November 9, 2017 at 8:36 November 9, 2017 we caught up with Antoine Bizet after Red Bull Rampage to find out about his thoughts on winning the People's Choice Award, check what he is currently up to and what his plans are for the off-season. The Frenchie is currently in New Zealand and has some exciting times ahead. Antoine, congratulations on winning the People's Choice Award at Red Bull Rampage. Why do you think you got the popular vote and what was your reaction?
Thank you. It really feels good. It's not easy to talk about my own riding and results objectively, but I did the best run I could that day and I was so stoked. It looks like most of the people who were watching liked it too, so it feels amazing. This is a very special prize and I realize it more day after day thanks to everyone who voted for me. I'm already thinking about how to make a bigger show next year. How do you feel about your run and position in general?
I felt really good about my run. Compared to last year, it was way faster, more controlled and with a new set of tricks. The exposed flip on top and the front T step down are the two moves I'm super stoked on. In regards to my score and position, I usually don't speak about my score, but after watching the replays, I feel I clearly miss 89 points, so I am pretty bummed. Some riders told me, come on Bizet, don't make a big deal out of it, you got underscored, it happens to everyone, but I will speak out on it. I trained really hard for the biggest event of the season and I feel I deserved almost 10 more points, so of course it doesn't feel good, but it feels amazing to have so much support behind me with the People's Choice Award. How did you plan your run? What goes on in your head hitting those insane lines? Like most of the riders, I took my line from last year and added features to it. I teamed up with Tommy G and we added a big drop and a step down, but unfortunately, we couldn't make the big drop rideable, so the main new option was the step down, which I front flipped during my first run. Hitting those crazy lines is insane. You know you would pay for one small mistake so much more than anywhere else as there are cliffs all around. We are so focused and stressed before dropping in, but when everything is ready and you just go for it, it's just pure pleasure. Tell us about your Rose bike. What's your bike setup? My Rose Solifier is equipped with HT components, pedals, spank bars, stem and wheels. It has TRP brakes, fabric saddle and grips and Michelin tires. I like the air suspensions on my bike. I can set my bike on hard mode at Rampage when it's jump time, or on a softer mode when I'm at a bike park or anywhere with a rougher surface. The bike has a very sick black and yellow look and my favorite part is how light it is. It is so easy to play with and to carry it to the top. You were injured this season. What was your recovery strategy and how did it all build up towards Red Bull Rampage? Yes, my ankle caused me trouble all year long. I finally chose to get surgery on it in July to get as much rehab in as possible and get back in time for Rampage. I trained so hard for 2 months and it ended up paying off. I was more than ready for Rampage. It was a hard decision to do the surgery, but I made the right choice. What are your plans for next year? Any events you are looking forward to? For next year, I'm planning on riding a few big FMB slopestyle events, but also doing more freeride and shooting some videos. I have many cool projects pending this winter, so you'll have some news soon. Can we expect any video material from you in the near future? Yes, exactly. I've been shooting a lot during Red Bull Rampage, and I'm planning on doing it more in 2018. We had the From Bizet with Love series that I really loved. Hopefully we'll make it happen again this year. I would like to film one big bike and one slopestyle edit during the whole season. I really enjoy shooting videos, as that way I can showcase my own style more than in a contest. What are your off-season plans? My off-season plan is the best I've ever had in my life. I will spend the whole winter in New Zealand with my Rose Solifier and the Bruce bikes. I just bought a van 2 days ago and I am going to ride all the best spots in NZ. I want to get a surfboard and maybe a unicycle would be fun. But the main plan is to get a season pass for Queenstown and just ride freeride and downhill all winter. You can follow all of it on my Facebook and Instagram. How did your passion for big mountain and events come about? I loved to dig ever since I was a kid. I always built the jumps I wanted, exactly the way I wanted wherever I was. As an ex-gymnast I always loved competitions, so the mix of all of this and growing up watching the New World Disorder series naturally pushed me towards big mountain events. If you could ride one place in the world right now, where would you go? I would love to go for a trip to the Gobi Desert. It looks awesome for riding and it would be a sick adventure to discover the Chinese culture as well. I hope I'll go ride there one day. Photos Boris Bayer. Watch Antoine _s Red Bull Rampage run here. More information about Rose Bikes https www.rosebikes.com and Antoine S. Solifier. Follow Rose Rad Squad on Facebook and Instagram. Watch the replay of Red Bull Rampage. Mentions at Rose Bikes must read this week.